I like to think I'm a pretty good person. I mean, most people do. But it's easy to believe that you're a good person when you never actually have to make impossible decisions. But then I found a game that makes you do exactly that. At first, the questions seemed pretty straightforward, and honestly, I thought I had a pretty good idea of how I would answer most of these. If there was a choice between saving more people or saving fewer people, I thought the answer was pretty obvious. But I quickly realized that the game wasn't trying to find out if I knew the supposed right answer. It was trying to find out what I valued in these kinds of questions. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do? One person? We pull it. Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day, but we will give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more before acting next time. So they wanted me to kill the 5 people instead? And they're mad that I killed 1 person instead of 5. That seems a bit crazy. Oh my God, don't show me a photo of a little girl, bro, to make it worse. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit sculpting her dream hospital. Just because I learned a story about the one person does not change anything. We are saving more people by pulling the lever. It is the good thing to do. I agreed with the majority of people, but this one was more 50-50. What if there was a little girl in the group of people? We didn't know anything about the people. The people could have been a group of 5 little girls, and we just saved them all. At this point, I thought I had figured out my own moral compass. I was someone who looked at the bigger picture and tried to make the choice that helped the most people. But then the game started making my decisions harder. This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows. You don't really know anything else about him apart from the fact he has severe phobia of trains. Well, do I have bad news for fucking Tyrone, bro. You were on a bridge with Tyrone watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Oh my God, bro. I'm not fucking pushing Tyrone, bro. I know it's the same thing, but like when you straight up push the guy, it's a whole different story. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of it all, bro. Are you kidding me? And honestly, seeing that the results were almost split made sense, because this question wasn't really about saving 5 people versus saving 1. It was about whether there's a difference between letting something happen and being the person who causes it. I can't believe the majority of people would push poor Tyrone onto the tracks into the train. Bro, don't bring a dog into this, man. Isn't that weird? Like, humans are like less caring for like other humans compared to how caring they are for like pets and animals. If you gave me the same problem with a human in this game that you did with the dog, like I'm saving the dog every single time over a human, which is insane. There was a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You are in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die cold and alone? Oh, I'm just going up to him and killing him? No, bro. I'm sorry, dog. But I'm leaving realistically, I'm not gonna go up and kill the dog. I would go sit with him. Why wouldn't I go sit with him? Why am I leaving him alone? When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes. Instead, you just left it there to die. But I agreed with the majority of people, so clearly, I'm not as crazy as the game's trying to make me seem. At this point, I thought I was starting to understand my own morals. For most of these questions, I had been following the same idea: make the choice that helps the most amount of people. But then the game changed the question. Instead of asking what I would do, it started asking what rules I would want someone else to follow. And that's when I realized saving the most people doesn't always mean making the morally right choice.
A self-driving car is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
The child does have light to live, but realistically, if I'm designing this car, I don't want the car to kill the passengers. It should be the passengers in mind first. Like, we're not gonna be like, oh, if something runs in front of the road, AI car, swerve off, kill whoever's inside.
How does the computer know that something in the road is human?
How does it know that it's human? Like, what if like a deer ran out? Like, realistically, if we're coding a car to properly drive, and it's going to recognize that something's in front of it and decide whether it's going to swerve out of the way off the bridge or whatever, or just go straight through it. Realistically, it's not going to know what's in front of it. It could be like an animal that runs in front. What if someone's garbage blows in the wind and goes in front? So if like the garbage can flies out in the road, you want me to just like have the car fly off and kill the passengers? That'd be fucking terrible. That'd be terrible. Sadly, this one instance, it's a little girl, sadly. Like on a bigger scale, what if it wasn't a little girl? What if it was like some like inanimate, what if it was some non-living object?
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI.
Yeah.
Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
I mean, if we're designing a car, we can't be in like the mindset of we're gonna save the world here. We need to be in the mindset of we are going to protect the people in our product. We killed 6,205 people, bro. I feel like they leave a couple important details out when they make these questions.
Man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
I'm invading his privacy, bro. I can't believe it's this close. If he cares about laws, he wouldn't have murdered somebody. If he can break a big law like that and kill somebody, we can break a small law and like give a recording of him saying I'm a murderer. These AI questions honestly changed the way I was looking at all of this. It wasn't just about saving the most people anymore. Like if I'm designing a self-driving car, I think its job is probably to protect the people inside of it. But if that same AI car has evidence that could put a murderer in jail, I honestly don't care about breaking a small law. And that kind of shows that there's not one rule that you can apply to every situation. Now look, answering moral questions online when there's nothing to gain or lose is easy, but that's when the game reminded me that in the real world, people's morals can be heavily affected by money.
Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculation?
That's insane. Who would ever choose to have a subscription plan to make people valued more? It's gonna like try harder to save them if there's like an accident or something? Yeah, so I don't really understand how people could ever use people's lives as a way to make extra money, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. And the next question was gonna make it a little bit less intense to see if that would make me exploit people for money.
Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials.
Bro, that's crazy. But this didn't really change anything for me, and I still decided to do what was best for the majority of people, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm not a big fan of exploiting people. Cancel CD!
There are now rumors that you run a human trafficking ring with minors.
What? We do not do that, bro. Who came up with that and posted that online? We do not do that. I just wanted to sell cars. How did we lead to this? That's crazy.
Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products? Or to your underpaid workers?
Let's give it to the underpaid workers, man. A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand or tell everyone your car is still closed-minded? Why do we have an AI that hates women and minorities in the first place? Why is there no option though, just to like make a better AI? Like, are they saying we hate women and minorities?
If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
Yeah, I will, I'll be the good guy, and I'll stop development. Let's keep people in jobs. I don't need money in, why is it upside down? I don't need money from making a malicious product. I would like to make a good product and not take people's jobs. So I think it's safe to say that putting money into a situation does not change how I view my morals. And I just hope that that carries over into real life if I ever had to make any of these decisions. And if you agree or disagree with me on any of the decisions I've made in this video, please let me know your opinions down in the comments. I want to read them. The problems so far in this video have been about how we would make decisions that affect other people. people. But it was about to get a lot harder because the next questions would only affect myself.
The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts.
Oh my god.
2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
Realistically, I'm never doing this. Like, I'm dying. More pain, less time. More pain, less time. Because in real life, I wouldn't actually do this. I would die.
You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year. If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years.
Oh, that's not even that bad.
If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
I'm staying silent, bro. Realistically, the difference is an extra 2 years in prison. It's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like, if you stay silent and they snitch, then you're in there for like 20 years. They snitched on me, bro? I mean, I'm only doing 3 years, but that's insane. When I get back to work, I'm not gonna fucking like them. Overall though, I think I'm pretty happy with the decisions I made in this video. I feel like I tried to do what was best for the majority of people and always tried to do what was better for others compared to myself. I think I can officially state that my morals are good. But if you disagree, of course, let me know in the comments.